That first album, There's No Pressure.
No Pressure.
It blows up. The second album, There's Pressure.
Now let's talk about that. That's when Missy took me through the ringer.
What?
Missy would make, well, she always kind of did, but here's what she said, oh, this is my sophomore album. So she's like, we gotta beat what we did.
Right.
So she was always like a drill sergeant. She would make me go through 100 beats before she picked one. And she'd be like, Tim, that might be dope for Jay-Z or Ludacris, but I gotta dance to it. I gotta see the video. I gotta see how my girl's gonna look. So she gave me this whole story. So I was like, it made me look at my beats different. I was like, so I started like, is this how the girl's gonna dance to the hi-hat? Is this sound? Is she gonna, where she go? So she just,
right.
Missy took, she'll make you, she'll put you up here, then she'll
bring you down.
But that's part of being great. Everything that we go through in life when we get our professional job. Once you go in the door, everybody, LeBron, you got to know how to play with LeBron. And once you get on this team, you better know how to play.
Right.
So Missy, like, now we're on this team.
Right.
Let me show you what Missy's really about.
Okay.
The fun is over. Now this the Missy that now that I'm in the door.
Like, well, Missy, this your boy Tim. You know how we rock. Come on, Missy.
I don't rock that way, Tim. So when she say stuff like that, she a girl, and every time she told me, I'd be like, my sister, right?
Right.
But why you take me high, you bring me low. You take me high, you bring me low.
Right.
But I enjoy that because it made me who I am today. I don't think I would have all these Jay-Z records, all the hits that I have, if I just settled. She made me not settle.
Right.
We can be hotter, Tim. We can be doper.
You look at, Get Your Freak On and Work It, and her songs are so catchy, and they're so, you dance, and the thing was, in the videos, was so futuristic, even for way back then. She was way, way ahead of her time as far as videos. And do you sit back and like, that's cold.
Oh, I do it all the time. I'd be like, people around be like, that's dope. It's like you get that head nod. You know what I'm saying? We do. Yeah. And when cause she bring it to life.
Right.
She takes something that I present to her, and she just said, watch how I make this blossom.
Right.
And she just make it blossom, and I'd be like, I just be smiling in the inside. Right. Like, I don't know how to show it on the outside, but the inside, I'd be saying all what you saying.
When you first met Missy, and you looking at this, she's very small in stature, but her presence is like commanding. She demands that you look at her. She demands that you pay attention to her. Did you think this small of a woman could be in what she became? And now, as far as songwriting, she's in the Songwriting Hall of Fame. She's got a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. That's my girl. That's my homie from BA.
Missy is like, who is it? Is it Oprah from Color Purple?
Yeah.
That's who Missy is like. Missy is, she comes from a single mom.
Okay.
Missy, she always had leadership in her.
Okay.
So when a person has leadership, it doesn't matter how they lead you.
Yeah.
And Missy was always a great leader. Mm-hmm. So I'm not surprised of how big she was, because you couldn't just come, nobody, I don't care who you are, you can't just say anything to Missy. Missy she gonna challenge you. If it's wrong, she gonna challenge you. And that was a VA thing. She's like, oh, Missy, we should go on top of the moon. You can go on the top of the moon. Missy Elliott ain't going on top. And people be like, you know how this world is, all the entertainment, the Hollywood. Oh, you should be. No, that's not what we do.
She gonna march her own beat.
Mm-hmm. She really sticks to how we was raised in the South, and she don't bend the rules. Right. Other people could be going over there. Missy ain't going over there. She's very stern, very on point. She has sheer will, and she's gonna do what she says she's gonna do. So she always had that leadership, and that's what I always admire her about, because when I broke character, she always stayed in character.
Right.
So I'm like, man, she's amazing.
You know what to do. Hit the subscribe button and become an official member of Club Shay Shay, where we do something before two something.